So, there's this myth about a boy falling from the sky, but how artists tell it, that's what changes everything. This landscape is holding a secret tragedy, and to find it, we need to go way back in time.
Let's start in ancient Rome with the poet Ovid. He wrote the original story down 2,000 years ago.
Ovid's story is about a master inventor, Daedalus, and his son Icarus, who were trapped on Crete.
So Daedalus builds wings from feathers and wax, but gives his son one critical warning about the flight.
But Icarus, just loving the thrill of flying, soars too high. The wax melts and he falls.
Fast forward centuries later, a painter named Peter Bruegel revisits the myth with a totally different take. Instead of focusing on the big tragedy, Bruegel zooms in on something else. Just normal, everyday life.
Right in the foreground, you've got this plowman. His world is the dirt in front of him. That's it.
Then there's this huge ship sailing calmly on by. It's got somewhere to be, totally oblivious.
And then you see it, way off to the side, just a pair of legs. His tragedy is almost invisible.
This painting was so powerful, it inspired its own kind of poetry, called ekphrasis, basically writing about art. So, in 1938, the poet W.H. Auden sees this painting, and it inspired one of his most famous poems. Auden saw a huge truth in it. Suffering just happens, while the rest of the world keeps on going. And it didn't stop there. A couple decades later, another poet, William Carlos Williams, gave his take.
Williams's poem is much more direct. It focuses right in on that splash quite unnoticed, the actual drowning.
So, one painting, two very different poems. Auden is the philosopher. And Williams? He's the direct witness. So what's the big idea connecting the myth, the painting, and the poems? What's the common thread? It's this idea of indifference, how the world just keeps turning, no matter what happens to one person. So, the story shifts. It's not about a mythic fall anymore. It's about our very human failure to notice. And this whole journey leaves us with one powerful question today. In our own world, what do we choose to see?